The following video will show you how to suspend a ticket. An example of when you would suspend a ticket would be when a customer comes to your counter and you've rang up several items and they decide that they want to go out and shop some more. You don't want to completely void the ticket and have to re-ring everything when they're ready. So this is why you would suspend that ticket and reclaim it later when the customer was ready to ring up the other merchandise. To do this, you'll be at the ticket header. The first thing that you'll do is you'll click on the drop down to the right of cashier and select your cashier ID. If you're going to keep track of that customer's purchase, you can either add a brand new customer if they're new, or look up an existing customer by clicking on the magnifying glass icon to the left of customer, or Control P on your keyboard. If you look up an existing customer, you can look a customer up by last name, first name, account number, or you can use the % sign for wildcard searches. I'm going to go ahead and use the last name for the lookup. Click on Lookup. That'll bring up your list of customers in that area with that last name, and you can double click on it, select it, and that customer's information will come up on the screen. You'll see the name, address, city, state, zip, email. Over to the right, if you want to print a receipt, that's always checked. If you do not want to print the receipt, you can remove that check mark. You can email a receipt to the customer by checking to the left of email receipt. You can also choose to print a gift receipt for that customer if that customer is purchasing this for a gift and they don't want the price to print out on the receipt. Over by promo code, if you wanted to select a promotion code, you could click on the drop down to the right of promo code and pick the reason this customer came in your store. If not, you can leave it at none. If you're giving a discount on this entire ticket, you could click to the right of discount percent and say you're giving 20% off. You could type in 20. Sale type at the bottom is normally going to be store sale, but your options are store sale, web sale, telephone, and wholesale. We are ready to click on the ticket detail tab up at the top or F6 on your keyboard. If you have a scanner that has the automatic save feature in that scanner, you could scan your first item right from this screen. We're going to go ahead and click on ticket detail for this one. This brings you to the ticket detail screen, and the transaction type is defaulted to regular sale. There's several different transaction types, but in this example we're going to do a regular sale for the suspended ticket. So if you haven't already scanned your item, go ahead and scan that item. Brings up your UPC number, SKU. If there's a size associated with that SKU, it'll bring up the size and or width. It'll show the quantity, the retail price at the top right. If you weren't giving a discount on the entire ticket and just giving a discount on this one item, you could click to the right of discount a percent and you could put that percent, such as 10%. If you're giving a discount amount off, you could click to the right of discount amount, which would be a dollar amount, such as $5. And if you were giving a perk to the employee for selling this item, you could put a dollar amount in the perk, such as $3. If this customer was purchasing this item for somebody else, you could choose a different customer account for purchased for account. To the right of salesperson, you click on the drop down arrow and choose the salesperson that sold this item. If you needed to put a SKU comment, you could go to the SKU comment text box and type in a comment here. You also see that it lists the sales tax to the right. So if for some reason this item was not taxed, you could remove those check marks. If so, leave them checked. We're going to scan a few more items. So if you have the autosave feature in your scanner, you can just scan the next item from here. You don't have to click on the Add Item button. If not, click on Add Item or F10 on your keyboard. Now we're going to scan the next item. And I'm going to click on Add Item, or you can scan that third item if you have the autosave feature. I'm going to scan another item. And then one more item. So at this point, the customer decides that they're not done shopping, that they forgot something and they need to go out and look for something else. You don't want to have to void this entire ticket and start over. So what you're going to do is you're going to click on the Suspend Ticket button up at the top right. The Alert Center message will come up and says you're required to choose an action before continuing. Are you sure you want to suspend this ticket? And you're going to click on Yes. If you have the security feature set in RICS, it's going to require you to type in your password. So type in your password and click OK. The message center will then tell you that that ticket was suspended. So from this point on, you can ring up any other customers that you need to while that one customer is out still looking around. So that completes how to suspend a ticket. In another separate video, I'll be showing you how to reclaim that suspended ticket.